that slow.
No, that was good. I actually had a pretty good corner, and it still was good like that. Like you did actually good. All right, Doug, I'm recording this too. Doug, it's 15-minute race, so I jumped on with Nick because I was bored, and I'm helping him a little bit. So this is just proof that he should run the 24-hour. Like you're not like dropping back every corner. I'm slowly catching you, and I think it's mostly because of the straightaways. Because I'm in draft and stuff, but like other than that, like you're really staying right with me. Just don't spin out easy. That's one dive that you can kind of do. Because how you arced it right there, that's one dive that you could do to someone. I never really do it, but you can. If it comes down to it, whatever, it's kind of close. And well, I don't know. I probably will finish this race, but if it's a passing opportunity, the guy's kind of in the way a little bit. You are faster, not too bad of a way to pass.
I'm assuming it's not good to take it too wide through the chicane.
It's sketchy. I mean,
yeah,
I'll show you how to do it later. Fourth gear, I'm third, wide open.
You're just able to jump to the gas quicker. I don't think I figured it out yet.
It's waiting. It's kind of the same thing as super lates. Waiting for that point of it to rotate. Like it's less of. It's hard to use the throttle to get these things to rotate because it's not got enough power and it's got too much grip. So all it does is just shove. So if you can just kind of ride, kind of where you are, and then, like most of this race, you are gonna just pass from mistakes. Like I kind of was showing you last night. See, like that. Like that's where I'm gonna pass it. You just can't overshoot the corner or nothing. Like you still have a 0x. Like that's good. I still ran a 46 that lap, and I was. Oh god.
I ran a 46.6 just now.
Yes, I ran a 46.5, and you didn't have draft either because I backed out, or you stayed behind me like you lifted, and I lifted and. So like if you really start gaining on me all of a sudden on entry, full brake. I mean, it won't lock it up. It won't let it. Easy, easy, easy. It won't lock it up. All it will do is just like slow you down a little faster. Just if you are coming in fast or whatever into a corner, turn the wheel straight, run a little bit wide. Obviously don't go in the grass, but like run a little bit wide and full brake, and then kind of straighten out the wheel. Like keep the wheel as straight as possible, and it should help you slow down a little bit. Oh, sorry, geez. That was my fault.
No,
just don't get off track.
Back behind you,
no, I know that's what you would do if someone did go for the dive, just back out. Because if you follow them through this thing, you're gonna get a run. You're gonna be on the outside or inside, whatever, entering back into one because of the straightaway. So if you just get them behind them, like if there's not like a train behind them trying to dive it in, which more than likely they won't, but if one guy does it,
they're gonna follow.
They won't follow so if it's like side by side entering there, brake a little earlier, let the guy go, and then by that right-hander, you'll be ahead of the guy no matter what position he has on you. You'll pretty much be ahead of him by that, like the right-hander, and then when it gets to the second right-hander, you should be clear by like a mile. So then you just draft the guy in front of you. You'll have a run into one and go low, and then just kind of fake going high a little bit before the front stretch or whatever, and then go. Yeah, I can also show you this recording after. Like I was probably gonna hit you if I stayed braking as much as I did, and I
would you have made the corner if I wasn't there? Would you have made the corner if I wasn't there?
Yeah. I just used more brake. I was gonna say, if you were there, or like how you were, I still made the corner. I was just, if I didn't brake harder, I probably would have ran a little wide. Like I probably would have maybe hit the grass, touched it, whatever. But like other than that, it was good.
I'm just asking, am I slow
No,
braking?
no. You're good. I'm like, you were fine. I overshot it a lot. Easy. There you go.
Nope, that was just bad.
You're good. Just get back going. Ride the apron if you can, or if you want, just to get up to speed, or come up on track now. You're clear. Just try to get up on track. Well, it took you half the damn race it took you 7 minutes to make a mistake, so that ain't bad.
Pretty big mistake, though.
If you were Charlie, you wrecked every hour, so, and it gave us 10 minutes of damage and towing, so not too bad. And Doug, when he ran it, he spun out 3 or 4 times. See how you're running wide, full brake, see?
No, I wasn't. I just got loose under braking, so I had to wait a little longer to turn.
Oh, okay. Let's say if you start getting loose, try full brake and see what it does. I think it will help kind of straighten out a little bit. But yeah. I'm pretty much just running the braking line. Like I'm running wide there, but I'm literally running the braking line. I didn't think I was, but the more I'm like watching it now, I am. See, I'm full brake. You're good. Brake. You're clear. Oh my God, okay. Don't come up. I'm like, say why. The LMP, I swear to God, he was about to hit me. All right. He's 4.5 back. Oh my God. I thought he was just going to plow right into me. See, now your tires are going to be probably pretty hot, so just kind of be wary of that. And here, it'll cool down. You'll see the temps on the dash and stuff be red, but just nice and easy. Make the corner.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I don't. Just you're good. That was the AI's fault. That don't count. I was trying to see what you would have done. That's why I didn't say nothing. But that was stupid. If it was a real player, he would have flashed his lights, or like we would have said. I don't know what I would have done there. Like I probably would have. If I probably would see him, because most of the corners I do look in the mirror before I go into them just to like check quickly.
Yeah, I thought I peeked up in the mirror and didn't see anything. Apparently not.
Well, I think it's as soon as he went by, you looked. I bet. So he was in a blind spot. But that was fine right there. Like that wasn't nothing. So I did gain on you right there.
So I arced it too early.
I think, yeah. Just don't run wide. There you go. Easy brake. Don't overdrive it. These corners, I will, like these corners that is straight, like like the chicane and turn 1, I'm not spamming it, but in these, since it's straight, I'm spamming it. I'm like full brake spamming, and it slows down hella quick. So if you can just kind of use that, it might not turn like on entry a little as much, but like if you use full brake, it'll stop. See how you ran wide? Did you use full brake that corner? Is that why you ran wide?
No, I didn't.
Okay. I say most of the time I'll use full brake or whatever, and it'll not flat spot them, but it'll act like I did for that corner or whatever. So that's kind of the deal. Right here, since I don't know. It kind of depends on what, like, if the guy behind you is literally faster, then do it. But if he's not faster, and it's pretty close, like you guys are racing, maybe back out, because I'm gonna stay full throttle. Watch, we'll see if you can get to my back bumper.
If it was
More
in
than
that
likely you will.
situation, you gotta run on me like you did, I would back up.
Yeah, back out. And if he was catching you like he was back from 2 seconds, few laps ago, just let him go. There ain't no point in racing it. But see, like, even though you've dropped back hella hard, already back to my rear bumper, so it don't matter. I'm like, try to go for a pass. See, the biggest thing is just not overshooting it. If you, I was gonna say, pretty much, just try to pass me. If I get out in front, try to pass. Let's race it.
hate that stupid curb like that.
Oh, yeah. If you go out too early, it does kind of kill it a lot. See, but just if you stay right where you are right now, and we get to the backstretch, or to the big track, you're gonna be right up on me, because the thingy. And if you want to go for a dive, go for a dive. I don't care. But it's just kind of knowing, yeah. Just kind of be there. You want to be annoying because you hate the guy, whatever. You saw him be stupid earlier in the race. Just flash your headlights like down the straightaways every time. Like, it's kind of, you can kind of, you're behind him, whatever, like that. It piss me off. Like, that would be smart. Oh, Lord. Like, that's, but if you even stay with me through here, you're going to be on my back bumper again through the, into one. It's like, if you could stay with them within 0.5, you're not going to be too bad. See, you even gained on me right there.
Then I shifted late. And I keep just barely clipping the grass and off tracks.
Just wait that blink of a second later to get back on the throttle. Like, just wait a little bit longer to get back on the throttle.
Just gonna keep doing it. Going for it.
See, that would be not too bad of a dive. Just don't overshoot it or nothing. Like, I would be, if you did that every lap, I would be fine with it. Just don't overshoot it and run wide. Always brake a little earlier. Like, don't drive in the corner. Like, see now that you're side by side with me, whatever. Just don't overshoot it. Because I would much rather you, like, don't pull a Charlie and then overdrive it, and then just come to track and just bow and door them. I would rather you just not gain the spot or, like, lose a second than, like, whatever, like, hit them or whatever. Give us damage. See how you lost time right there? You really didn't, because if you make this corner, guarantee you're going to be back on me. So it's like, it's not going to matter. If you lose time right here, it doesn't matter. You might be a little far back for draft, but like, it's...
If I lose that much time.
Yeah. Don't worry about losing time. Just try to stay with them. If that makes sense. Like, don't try and gain time. Just stay with them. Because they're either going to make a mistake, and then you go by, and you try to pull, or they're going to... There you go. See, that was perfect right there.
Oh, but I keep getting the off tracks. Now I gotta do the stupid.
You're good.
Seconds, and then it went away.
I'll say you can clear it. You can clear those now, which is nice. I did.
Oh.
But when you just, I was just saying, practice, go. But like, see, look, you already got a draft. It's like, you're gonna be with me.
Oh, white flag.
Race it, come on. See what you got.
Oh no, I done it.
See?
I done it. Oh, yep.
That's the part of overdriving it. Set a braking point of like, so we'll go back and watch where you braked at for that corner right there. We can go back and like the replay and see where like you braked at or whatever, and get a point. Okay, back up the corner here. Like, get a point to where every corner when you're trying to pass someone, brake at this certain point. Like, it's kind of hard to feel, but like now I'd probably brake a little bit earlier. Like, just brake a little bit earlier if you are going to go for the dive, but use maybe a little bit more brake if it's in the infield. So it kind of depends on where or what corner and stuff you're at. Easy, easy. There you go. So don't try to push it. Because remember, you're going to have draft, so don't try to push it or nothing. Just try to stay with it. Stay with me. See how slow I was on entry? Like, I was so slow on entry, you actually gained on me, but I think that made you check up.
I know.
See, then look at the run. Oh, you can see my lights. God damn it. I forgot about that. All right. Other than that 4X right at the end, how many accidents did you have? I had one.
10. Or
So
9, not including the AI incident.
okay. Like that's good right there. Like, let's see. So you did okay. So you had 9, which isn't. Which I think that was more. I think that was loss of control and off track and like spinning. I think that was
Yeah,
loss of control.
I got at least 4
Something.
of
Yeah.
those, mostly on the back stretch. And then, hold on.
See,
I got
last
I
year
got
in the
2 lost in
24 hour,
control.
all I did, or kind of all. Actually, I can go back. Go to my stream. I'm still streaming, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, pretty much all last year, I only had through 3 weekends or 2 races, which we ran like 9 hours in one, and then ran the 24-hour in the other one. I only had 1x through
Okay.
that long, and I ran 18 hours. I think it would have been like 20 combining both races. So I only had that much. So let's see. Let's go to contacts. Let's see what. So what happened here? Oh,
Is
so
this a
they
real
just
race?
were kind of stupid. Yeah, this is our race. I'm going to the incident counts. So hold on. Let's try to go to us. What happened here?
How did
Excuse me. Excuse me. Um.
magic? Magic.
Okay, that's showing you how much grip that they add to the AI just because. Like, just so that they can stay running. That's why he was behind us and came up on us. Watch. Oh, wait, no. But, like, this is, like, that's stupid. I mean, that is literally stupid. They should, and look, they struggle every time going through here, side by side. But that right there, that is stupid. They flipped, but, I mean, he got... IRacing.
You need to
Alright.
save that.
I say, I'm going to post that. I'm going to go back and just post that, because that was funny. I don't know.
That's funny.
That was dumb. Alright, so this is, okay, so what happened here? You stuck your wing mirror in the wall. So, let's see.
Yeah, my mirror's touching the wall.
Alright, so 5th, 4th, you did good. It was a little shallow, but that was fine because you didn't get off track. Shift to 3rd now, probably. If you shift to 3rd right there, it probably would have happened. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Oh. So if you would have probably shifted down to 3rd. Okay. I will. Hold on, Nick. Hold on. So, I think if you would have shifted into 3rd, it probably would have helped you. Like if you shifted, so you could tell, you can kind of listen. Here, you got back in the throttle. Like you got back in the throttle after. If you would have just stayed on the brake, you would have been fine. Watch how like slow I am. But
Yeah,
I
I know.
realize it, yeah. But see where I brake though? I realize it. I realize I'm gonna probably overshoot this, so I brake. I get it rotated, and then I'm wide open. I do miss it a little bit, but I'm like that didn't get me an off track. I don't think. Let's see, did it?
Because going in there too fast, I'll either overshoot it or have to whip it back right and
Yeah.
spin.
So it just kind of depends on where. Oh my God. Okay, all the AI. They pitted.
Did we win?
Uh.
No, we still finished dead last.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's fine. So why is it? Okay, now it's just being dumb. So let's see. What happened here? Or go. Should I look for anything? So look right here. Let's see where you brake at. So I braked. See, I'll brake late. You braked, and then we'll go back to me. I even overshot it, but I brake right at the dotted lines. I see it. That's the last
At the
one. I
last one.
brake. Yeah, your brake lights, look, your brake lights aren't even on until you're past it. I brake right before it, and I still overshot it. But do you see how much brake I was using? I could have turned in the corner and probably made it, but like, look at my brake. Do you see how much brake I'm using for the initial point? So I'm going in a straight line. I brake hard, and then once I kind of start turning, I'm half brake, so it doesn't wash. And then, let's see. Like like, that was fine. I didn't gain anything. See, and I braked, so look, I braked a little later than you. A tiny bit. Actually, let's see. Brake, brake. So I knew I was going to hit you if I didn't. So I used full brake. I was going on a straight line, then I lifted a half, and I made the corner. So if you brake a little bit, like we're still going a straight line, so I braked hard, and it stopped the car. It'll stop. So that'll help you not pile in the back. It will go straight. It just kind of,
Better than it.
yeah. It might not turn for that second, but it will. Like you can see right here, I brake, lift, brake. So I was waiting for you to brake. That's kind of what I do, and I did it in a GT3 or a GT4. I'm going to post that video just to show you. I would say watch that when I post it, because I was in some of these things. I'll brake right before, like I get to the corner if someone was behind me, and then I would brake. I would stay wide open, but I'd brake a little early to make them like check up, and it made them check up. So side by side, that was smart. See right there, you made it through. So what speed are you at right there? Like look at the speed that you were at right there. That was smart. Like right there, look at the speed. So you were at 90. You could have shifted into third. So you're at 94 and it rotated. Like you were at 95. So we'll say 95. If you go around that corner at 95, you'll make the corner. So don't stare at the speed, but just like 95 and it rotated. See? So if I dipped at 93 and I got wide open, but I had to straighten it out. Like right here, if I was going faster, I wouldn't have straightened it out. So like it depends on the speed.
I thought I was going to overshoot it, so I had to turn down early, and I got off track.
That's where you got the off track. So don't worry less about like on entry like that. That was fine. Don't worry about the line. Just get it to the speed slowdown. Like you see how I got past. Like you did brake early. So if you knew that you were gonna brake early, that's when you go and you try to get up as soon as you start braking. Like you try to arc it a little bit. Obviously don't like drive it in straight or like arc it like freaking whatever. But like start braking now or whatever how you did and start turning up. Like get up a little bit, start turning. Try to at least get your right side's tires like here on here so that you at least have a little bit. But like that was fine. Like that line was good. But see how you were a little shallow on exit. So you hit that bump and it went straight. But like that was good right there. You didn't overshoot it. You didn't do nothing like that. So let's see what happened here. See how, so listen how you lift. It was a good corner. Like that was literally a perfect pass. Like I don't know what else I would have done there like different. You probably could have not lifted there. I was
going to make the pass. That's why I lifted right there. I didn't know if I was
well, that was when I told you just go for it. I don't care. So that is why. Never mind. But like in the race, don't lift. If you see him start creeping up, just go bottom. Follow kind of the braking line. Put your right sides. So don't follow him into the corner because if the guy breaks now or something, if he has an early braking point, you're just gonna hit him. So try to get low and stay underneath the same if you are gonna go for it. Like make it, not announce it, but like show you're going to go for it. So if you would have went low, like there, like that was fine. I'm fine with you being down there. But were you, let's see. I don't know if you can kind of tell. Hold on, actually, see me.
It's a little bit skippy.
Oh, is it? It's starting to get?
Yeah.
Here, I can refresh it. But it kind of depends on what what speed, I guess, like you're gonna go in the corner at, because you were hard on the brake. Obviously, like you were probably half brake. You were probably, how much brake do you think that you were using? Because it looks like you're not slowing down too much right here,
2/3.
and
I'd say
then
2/3 brake.
okay, I say it look maybe a third. So I'm just trying to figure it out.
I
like
mean,
there,
well,
I
no,
mean,
not
as
3.
much as I did pull on the brake though, look, I was already half brake, and you were still like faster, obviously. So maybe you were a little less, but like there, you used a lot of brake. But when you
And then right there, I
shifted, look,
started coasting.
yeah, see when you shifted, it slowed down. Like that was good right there. And then watch when I tried to do, like watch. Normally running, watch how high I am. Like I was out here anyway. I always go out here anyway. Like I tried crossovering, but you were fine. You kind of parked a little bit on the apron. That was good. It's a little sketchy running side by side right here, but look. Kind of dive to the bottom. You did perfect right there. You just kind of let that be, whatever. You did run a little wide, that's why you got loose. But like if you wait, see I can hear you getting on the throttle. I can tell. I'll watch. I can tell you get tight right here. Listen when you get on the throttle. Here. Like you're dragging it. You might not even be on throttle, but you have your foot touching it. And that's what made it push. And then you tried getting the throttle a little bit to get it to rotate, and it didn't. So that's kind of the different point.
I should have used more brake there.
Yeah.
Good turn.
Seeing it like here, you know that if you know that you're not going to go for the dive, don't even think about it. Just go high. So, or like arc it in like how I did. I would be fine with you like running a little bit lower, like kind of line up your left front headlight with my like the right of the or the left of the spoiler, but just don't be that low or something, because if another car's behind you, they're gonna probably go to your outside or try to pass you, whatever. That's just gonna let them by, especially if an LMP is coming or whatever. That too. So this corner actually is one of the harder ones. Look at mine. I ran a little bit wide too. Then watch yours. You kind of see how much faster you are. Like, look at everything going by. You braked a little late, and it did kind of go by. Or, like, I kind of pulled on you. That's what I'm showing you, the flashing. Let's see, right here. See, that was perfect. Right there. Like, that was... See how you saw me brake? Like, you saw me brake, you braked a little bit earlier, you gained a little bit. So, look at your wheel. If you could get rid of that right there, that little...
Turn back.
That. Like, that would be perfect. Like, that, getting that out would be consistency. Like, that little turn right there, getting that out. Keep turning, which that may have been force feedback, and then maybe having a little bit less throttle, I guess, because so you could see, like, look at my brake. As soon as I hit the brake, I'm hard brake, fourth, and I lift to half throttle as soon as I start turning. You could use full brake. It's got ABS, so it's not going to lock. But do you see how I'm kind of, so I'm not wide open like right now, but I run half throttle for a second, then I get back wide open so I don't hit the grass. But like other than that, that was a perfect chicane, or I don't know, bus stop, whatever. You were a little bit high, like maybe that's kind of why, because if you're not right up on it, it doesn't bump as much. Like if you drive over it, it doesn't bump. Like there, you bump more than me, but that's not bad. Like that was perfect. Let's see. See how you're hitting the chip though too? Like shift now. Don't wait till it blinks, just shift as soon as all the lights light up. I did kind of notice that too when I was running.
I was going more off like sound.
Yeah.
It sounded like it was still kind of
what I would
up.
look at right now, I would be looking at this. Like I would, when I'm behind, actually let's see, hold on. Is there a few laps? Like right now, I'm looking at, like here, now I'm looking at the corner. Well, I don't know. I need an eye tracking thing. Like I'd probably be looking at your brake lights, following my line, see this out here, and then try to arc it out. Go just kind of run my line. I'm looking at your car right now. I'm following you, seeing when you're look at your brake lights. I kind of anticipated when you were gonna brake, and I see that you ran wide, so I just look down here at the apron. I'm looking at you, I look at your brake lights right here. I look for a second, which I think that's why I overshot it, because right here, or like I braked later than you, was because right here I'm looking at you, here I'm looking if I'm going straight, and like I'm lined up for the corner, then you brake, and I braked a little later. That's why I had to get full brake. So I kind of looked away for a second, and then you braked. So look here, actually, this is that corner, right? That you went through, perfect, yeah. Alright. See, I wouldn't mind doing this every night with someone. I'm actually having fun, like, doing this. Like, just showing what I would do. See, like, you were good on the bottom. You kind of stayed out there, you saw me. Ran around the outside and stuff, so. Wait. So right here, if someone does drive it in, you could use pretty hard brake. Just coast around the outside, because you're not trying to slow it down to get to the corner right here. You're trying to just give them room, so like kind of follow the seam, I guess, and you can kind of hold the rolling speed. And yeah, I held you off for a little bit.
That was a little sus. I don't know if I would do that in the race.
Yeah, I would say I was gonna say, pretty much if you get here, just lift.
Just
like,
let off.
just if you get side by side here, lift. Just lift. I'll probably do it a few times in the race, but like other than that. See how you're on the throttle? I say that was pretty good.
Decent for being on the outside.
Yeah. So what I probably would have done was, you drove it in hard enough. Like I would have braked probably as hard as you did. Maybe go out just a little bit instead of start turning in a little early. But I think I would have arced it a little bit. But like what you did was perfect. Like you kind of used throttle a little bit, kept around the outside. It got a little loose, which like it was going to, no matter kind of what you did. But that's where you lost the time, was when it got loosed. So as soon as you get loose in these, that's where it kills. That's what kills you, is when it gets loose. And these, loss of momentum is it's kind of like the trucks, I guess, in that state. But like loss of momentum. So like look at my brake pedal going through here. So I know that you're outside. I'm half brake, half brake. I think right here, I notice I might hit you. So I use a little bit of brake, and I feather the brake, so I know I don't hit you. But other than that, that was good. See, you do brake a little early, which, like, that's what I do. When I show you that GT4 race, that's what I did. I mean, I braked way early pretty much every time. Other than the guy. You can tell I was kind of off on right there, which is kind of, I don't know why. I was just trying to set it, just going off fill of the car, but like right there. But do you see, listen. You're on the throttle. Oh. Right,
no,
hold on, listen. Right here.
You know, I don't hear any stream audio. But I don't think I overshot it necessarily because of the gas.
No, you didn't. No.
You hit the apex earlier than I did.
Holy Jesus.
Because I'm hitting at the same time.
Do you hear that then? Do you hear that?
I'll try again. No, I hear nothing.
Oh, you don't hear anything? Okay, hold on.
I don't hear any stream audio. You hit the apex later than.
Oh, you say, yeah, I think that's mostly why. But I did. Alright. Hear it?
Yeah, now we're good.
Okay. Listen. Like, it's hard to tell. Now you're getting back in the throttle. And then that's why it doesn't get to the bottom. You're riding the throttle. You just kind of let it roll. Or once you realize right here, if you realize there it was going to push, like I can notice if it's going to push like the tiniest amount. Like that's how I'm able to focus, or like not focus, but like run, is I can notice it's going to get loose or something. So I would have probably lifted, maybe tapped the brake, or just flipped the throttle wide open and lifted, and then got out of it for half a second, and then got back wide open and it would have rotated. But like right here, you can kind of see, watch my pedal. Like right here, watch when I pedal it, right here. I realized it was going to get loose as soon as or not loose, but tight as soon as I lifted, so I tapped it again, and I kind of rode half throttle, half, till I'm straight, and then wide open. So I was just kind of waiting for it, being ready. See how you kind of cut it a little bit? You cut it a little bit early. And then watch mine. I suck at this corner, but I'm just going to show you like there. You kind of just follow the braking line.
Can I have the braking line during the race?
I think I don't know. I don't know. If you run it, like if we just start running an hour a night though, I guarantee you won't even notice it off. But like this running, let's see. I'm gonna tell you without even watching it if you're gonna get loose or tight. Nope, you're just slow. Yeah, see, you were just a little slow, and see, you were under.
Because I didn't come up off that, like the first little turn in. I didn't come up enough. I was kind of flat near the grass. So if I'd stayed full throttle, I would have hit the grass on the exit.
Yeah.
On the left.
See, that was good right there. If you would have been.
So
see how flat you were. I was gonna say, you noticed that more than me.
So I need to like carry more speed through there, or just not turn.
I guess mine, it was a pretty damn good corner. Like, see, I'll kind of, as soon as I get straight, I'll get wide open. But see how much brake I'm using? I'm using the brake to get it to turn. But I'm also using the throttle. See, I'm wide open, forcing it to push. Like, that's what I was doing in the Legend cars at the Roval. I was forcing it to push. I was pushing the rear tires forward, making the front tires not be able to turn as well. So I was forcing them to push up. And look, I don't really move the wheel at all. I was just making the car push. But you can listen to it. See, you're off throttle. You're off throttle, and it was turning. So, if we ran like a different whatever, you were on throttle, probably would have been pretty good through there.
This is the
one where you overshot it.
Yeah.
So look at your brake.
It was the white flag, and I just braked. Yeah. Like I braked later than I would have entering a corner normally by myself.
Well, watch my brake. I was already 75% brake, 50% brake, and you flew by me. So you were maybe a third. These, you need to kind of get in the mindset of when you're driving these, you can use 75, 80% brake. I'm always 80% brake. 100 if like you're gonna overshoot it like that. Like watch when you did. Probably 100% brake. Like look, it went straight, but you slowed it down. Like it'll go straight and stop. It'll just go straight. So like right here, you probably would have made the corner if you started braking hard right here. Like if you were full brake right here, like you probably would have made the corner. I'm not even gonna lie. Watch the drop in speed though from like here. It's like slowly going down, slowly, and then once you realize, once you've been about hit 100, watch it drop fast. Like you realized it and you stopped, which was good, but it just kind of was a different point. Right here.
Here I was.
That's about where you're supposed to do. I would say either find your braking point. See how you braked a lot later. Watch.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to send it, but I kind of had to not hit you, and I still ended up hitting you.
You didn't hit me. I just turned left because I saw it. So look. Well, actually, I drove it in pretty hard, but we braked pretty much same time. And a little bit earlier, I guarantee I was full brake. See, look. As soon as I jumped on the brakes, I was more brake. Then I lifted.
Yeah.
And then look. See, that's another thing I can do though. If I realize it, like watch when you appear. I see you going straight. I lift off the brake and it straightens up the car and it goes straight a little bit so that you don't hit me. Like I'm looking in the mirror and watching you. Like I don't know. That's why I have the mirror right in the middle of the screen. I used to have it on the dash normally, but I got rid of that. But like right here, but do you see I'm in a straight line, braking fully? I mean, I'm 95% brake. Then I dropped to about 50. Then now that I kind of ran wide or whatever and I'm trying to get it to rotate, I'm tapping the brake, tapping, trying to get it to rotate. Then I'm wide open, just kind of driving it. What if you just kind of run, brake, shift, shift. See, that was a good corner. See how you got in the throttle though and it pushed? Like you really want to be on apron right there. But do you listen?
Again, look how much earlier I'm in the apex than you. I think
Yeah.
that's it. I mean,
Well, listen. Listen to the point where you watch when my car rotates, and then listen to your throttle. Like watch my car, and then listen to when you hit throttle. See how as soon as you hit throttle, it started pushing. Like you got to the apex, and then it pushed. You got in it right now, and then it pushed. Because this corner, it's less of an arc, like how this shows, and it's a, hold on, let's see. It looks like that. It's it slowly comes out. So you gotta get it rotated here, or like here probably, and then come out slowly and kind of wrap it, and then come. This is where you should be. Like you should be hitting the outside right here. So ride the apron and go slow and just kind of coast around it for a little bit through that. Let's see my brakes through here. See, watch. I'm on the brakes. Hold on. This is the last lap. Don't fall asleep on me. I'm going. See, I'm straight, full brake. I slowly lift to half. I'm kind of fettling it a little bit, but I'm not half throttle. I do run a little bit wide. Like I probably should have ran a little bit different, but like I don't run wide at all. And once I realize I can get wide open, now I'm wide open. So as soon as I get wide open, I start straightening out the wheel. You see that though? Like watch.
yeah.
As soon as I start getting wide open,
All around.
boom, follow it. So, but like looking you in the mirror, you're right side of the camera to the left side. I tell that you got loose and look how much time look how much time you lost, you know? See and listen. You hit the gas right here and it did that hop and stuff and it kind of upset a little bit, then you ran a little bit wide. It's hard to say these things. So like these quick flicks like that, that's how you save it really. I mean, that's the only way that you can. But like right here, I'll brake the second set of cones on the braking line. I brake second set of cones and I'm full brake. So watch, braking on a full line, straight line. Just don't go over here. Make sure that you don't overshoot it and start and hit the grass. But I'm full brake, 80%, so it doesn't lock up, but 80%, and then I'm digging on it. So it just kind of depends. So we'll see. Is this a good one or not? Let's see right here. See how slow I am though on entry? I'm like, I ain't worried about it. I'm just, because the straightaway, this entire thing, if you can carry more speed, you're going to be faster anyway. Even if like you were behind me, I mean, don't even worry about it because the guy's probably going to hit the brakes and slow down not to hit you. Anyway, so it'll maybe screw his momentum, but he's going to come around you anyway on the straightaway if he stays with you. So it's not going to matter. But look, watch how much later you brake. And then once you realized it, you were full brake, and then look, when you wanted to turn, it wasn't turning. Because it did that kind of, not flat spot thing, but it over-rotated. See, and you were in second gear. So that's why it really didn't turn, because you were at 90 that you hit, or you at 89. So once you realized it, that you were going to hit me, if you're full brake, like that was fine. Just run it in third. Just run it in third right here. Probably start straightening out the wheel now. Probably like now. Start straightening it out. Or probably at least start straightening it out now. Be straight now. Which that's why it kind of got loose right. Well, you shifted down too, but like right here, it got a little loose. Was because you whipped it back to the right. See, I always have that straight line thing. So I turn left for a second. Like, look how much wheel you're using compared to me, though. I'm turning not even 45 degrees. You're turning 90 to get it through that corner. So look, like you're trying to go that way, and if you drive it through straight, you'll be good. See, if you would have ran it third gear, I guarantee you probably would have caught me on exit. If you would have ran it third gear, been wide open, right here would have been good.
Yeah, I don't know why I downshift. I don't know if I made a mistake or
Just reaction.
did
I
something
mean,
stupid.
not used to it. But like if you would have, even if like that's why you also was turning though too, because you thought it was third gear, you were wide open, whatever, and that's why you were turning, so it screwed it a little bit. Just stay wide open, shift, shift. See, that's shift. Like as soon as it kind of, you should be shifting either now. So look, now or now. Don't let it blink out. If it blinks out, then you just immediately shift. Kind of on the straightaways, you can watch it. Like you kind of just pay attention to it, just kind of drive, watch, shift.
So as soon as it gets okay.
Because it'll hit the chip. Like watch your miles an hour. When you're running it, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. It slows down to look at your miles an hour. It stays at 51, 52. So you're losing a little bit of momentum there. I'm like, I couldn't realize that you could see my lights. Other than that, hey, that's not too bad. You finished with 9x. One was because of AI. I only had up one, so that ain't bad. Oh, look at this guy. Wait, what happened to this guy? How did he have an incident? Oh, this is the guy that started in the back. So oh, he pitted. What happened here? Oh, this is practice. Never mind. Hold on. Wait, did I just show you practice? No, that was the race. Okay, I'm like, did I just show you? Okay, watch. Let's see. Oh my lord. Okay. Where does he make contact at? Let's see. Does he ever have an off trap or something?
Somebody didn't just give him a random off track.
I'm like, maybe it was one of us. I don't know.
Maybe it just randomly.
Wait.
Oh yeah, was he the? I don't know.
Didn't you spin a few times early? Yeah.
Yeah, I spun twice. I have two awesome controls.
Oh, sorry. That's why, is because it's... So why you spun? Did we already go through this? Yeah.
I don't think I might have, yeah. But yeah,
So
I hit the gas and carried too much speed.
Yeah, you could see it. Like you... Come on, where's the cockpit? Sorry, Caesar. You see, you were still top of fourth, so you can kind of watch the lights and see. If you were no lights on fourth, you would have been fine. Look at your speed. You were still 110 when you hit here. And then you're still turning, just go straight. See, like, right. So, just go straight. Don't even worry about it, just kind of go straight. See how you're turning left or whatever, just go straight, straight. And it kind of whipped because it was on tires, but like, see how it was probably going to save it right here. And then when you turn more, that's when it snapped. So just kind of keep that in mind. If you want to practice saving these, go to Charlotte, or just practice saving stuff. Go to Charlotte and like either do pickup cup or do a street stock, or maybe the Arcas or Super Late or something, and then just hit apron, and then just still save it. But we could do that tomorrow if you want to. We can do this again because that wasn't bad. I'll go back and show you kind of what you did.
Yeah.
So, well, I will post a video of it. So.
Okay.
We can go back and watch this, show this Doug, whatever. So, I'll let you go though, because I know it's 3 or something, 2 for you, but
it's 3.
Yeah. Alright. I'll let you go. Alright, see you, man. If anybody is watching this, you ask me in the comments, whatever. I will stay on and help you, because it's 12 o'clock for me right now. Doug, anybody that's just watching this in normal view or whatever, I don't even care. I will stay. If you guys want the Discord, I'll send you guys the Discord link and get you guys in the league. And get you guys into the Discord, because I actually enjoyed doing this, so.